After all the beat downs and the breakups, child, this season of the circus, Chrisean got a new man, Blueface got an orange jumpsuit, a face full of tattoos, a celly, and he's sleeping in bunk beds. And Karlissa, she got her son back.
So, y'all know he been not really speaking to me for the last, I don't know how long.
Girl, last time Blue said something to you, he was bleeding you, your wedding ring, and your husband.
Yeah, Karlissa, what's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with my wife, right? Bet, let's compare rings, right? You got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You've been married 3 times by 3 different men that has none of your kids. None of these men you married are your kid's father. And at the end of it all, you married a bum.
And child, the last thing I seen him do was flip you off. But honey, that little monkey Blueface done found his way back round to his mammy. And child, Karlissa was waiting patiently for her son to come to his senses. And without even thinking twice, he round there sucking on his mama titty, trying to replenish his soul with that titty milk. So Karlissa texts Blueface, "Hey son, I got you, love you." And surprisingly, Blueface responded, "I love you too.
I still love you."
My baby found his way back home. Won't he do it? I never hardened my heart, even though I wanted to. We have to love them through it all. Praise God. Yahshua. No matter how old he get, Karlissa gonna stay cleaning up his poop. And he knows it. He the real doodle baby. He the real junior. That's Karlissa Jr. And Karlissa the one that's really slow, cause it took her 9 months to make a joke and she named it Jonathan. Child, he been a clown since birth. So Karlissa thought it was her delusions again acting up. She didn't believe that Blueface had really responded to her. She said, "What was your little dog's name that died and how he died? Making sure this you, LOL. This you, John?" And he responded to her, "This is a prison app. It's impossible to be anybody else. Dog name, silly. Now you might want to grab you some tissue, cause he gets a little sentimental and shady. I want to apologize to you for letting any female influences affect our relationship. I thought a few females may have loved me more than you, but I was wrong. I'm glad I came to prison, because in my absence, I got to sit back and watch them use my downtime as a head start to their own advantages. You are the only woman entitled to be there for me. So now that all the leaves fell off the tree, I can get back to my roots, which is you. I love you. I'll be out in a few months. Come pick me up. Just you and my kids. Nobody else." Oh, this little monkey got a plan. He about to team up with his mammy. You know, she been holding the circus down day in and day out. And since Blueface on his way out, he gotta think of new ways to clown. And Karlissa, she gotta think of ways to hold on to the clout without Chrisean being in the picture.
Why are you so obsessed with Chrisean? We haven't mentioned her, you have. And the only time we mention her is when y'all ask a question. Okay, just like she was obsessed with us on that Q&A. Wasn't she obsessed with us, Journey Pie? Because I could have swore they was on the Q&A talking about, why is Journey over her grandma's house if you don't like her? Meow. I mean, it's giving obsessed with us. That's what it's giving. Because why would you be asking about my grandkids? On the Q&A, about me and mine. How you gonna ask questions about me and mine? Do you know what grandma means? Grandma means I'm the next mama up. Like you gonna be asking about my relationship with them. Why they over my house? What kind of dumb shit is that? But y'all so obsessed with us. Y'all want to know why the grandkids at the grandmammy house. That's obsession. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with nobody but us.
How do you feel about her mixing in with your kids? Like, if you don't talk to her, she's watching her kids though.
Right. I would hope that my baby mother would make sure that everything is respected and not neglected, you dig? Hopefully she's not partying and just looking for a babysitter. But I believe up to them, I'm focused on our family, baby. You know, we got our son. But that'll be taken care of. They're taken care of.
What happened to your focus, Blueface? I thought you was focused, man. I guess once you seen that date night with Chrisean and Chrisean having her face all up in that boy's face made you lose your focus.
Who gonna watch the baby?
And of course, Jaden out here throwing shots. She tweeted, respected, not neglected. And that's the same thing Blueface has said.
Make sure that everything is respected and not neglected, you dig?
And child, Jaden let us know that Blueface don't want her to move on. A ninja will have 500 bees, but want to kill me and himself when I try to move on, okay? Child, what Blueface gonna do if Jaden do leave with another man? Karlissa also posted, I will be speaking for my son until he gets a wife from here on out. Who got a problem with it? Now, a lot of people are confused because they're trying to figure out what happened to Chrisean and Blueface being married, especially Whack 100.
I got a new nigga, so I'm trying to figure out, did you get a divorce or you just cheating on your husband? I'm just trying to figure all this out.
Child, Chrisean been doing her thing. And if her and Blueface wasn't fussing and fighting, they was fucking. And not always each other. Girl, Chrisean been getting her lick back while being crazy in love. She was getting tatted up and knocked up and still being a hoochie with the coochie. You need to ask Blueface why he didn't leave her alone. I know why she couldn't and wouldn't leave him alone, because it was dick, money, and clout round there. Now don't act surprised. Come next week, they back following each other. Y'all know how they get down. Did you just get here or something? Child, these two get to sneaking and geeking before you know it, then pop out looking silly together. But I am glad Blueface and Karlissa made up. I guess he had no choice, cause Jaden said she wasn't gonna let Blueface use her again to make Chrisean jealous, and you know Karlissa is the man for the job. So we gonna go ahead on and let Cloutlissa take us out, and I'll see you in the next video.
So, child, I wanted to hop on here because I see some of y'all in my post. Can y'all see me? I see some of y'all in my post. Why you repost what he said? Yeah, he might be mad, but you know, the fact still remains that there's a lot of mothers and a lot of women, a lot of family members. There's been a lot of people praying, and they deserve to share this moment as much as I do. Some of them believed, you know, harder than I believed, faster than I believed. So I wanted to make sure, yes, people like Josie K, I see some of y'all, but it's a lot of people that have been praying for my family and wanting the best outcome. And I wanted to make sure that they would, you know, I thought about them before I even thought about myself. Like, oh my gosh, they was right. You know, it's not going to take 40 years, you know. And my first initial thought was like to share this moment with all the people, House of Blues. Share this moment with all the Misha page that once I couldn't stand. Like, share this moment with a lot of people who, you know, who have been praying for us. And then the other thing that I wanted to address is that my sons, my daughter, can't nobody jail talk me. You know why they can't jail talk me? Because I wouldn't give a fuck if he apologized or not. My black ass still would have been at that jail, picking him up, dusting him off, and keeping it moving. I know some of y'all really don't have no moms now, and I gotta respect that you say things like that. I'm not here his back and be in his corner until I'm gone. They're my kids. Now, I know some of y'all may not understand that because y'all ain't got no mamas. I don't got one either. I got one, but you know what I mean. We ain't got that type of mama. But some of us who love our kids, hell, Jeffrey Dahmer mama went to the jail to visit him. When you love somebody unconditionally, especially your kids, you gonna be there through thick, through thin, and they always gonna be able to call on you. Now, if you have said something like that, I know it's because you don't understand unconditional love from a mother. And unfortunately, I have my father, so I do know what that is. I can call my dad, even if I go off on him today, cuss him out, leave him at the train station. Even if my daddy got me blocked, baby, I can pick up this phone and do the star 67 and call him and be like, come get me, even if I'm blocked. So I know some of y'all might not have had that and you missed out on that, but that's what that is. My son know he don't never, ever got to do none of that sweet talk to me. You ain't even got to call and say sorry. Just call and say, Mama, I need picked up. So I wanted to address that because I know what y'all going through, and I want y'all to make sure y'all don't do that to y'all kids. When y'all kids go left or they go right, they don't go the way you want them to go, you still got to pick them mother suckers up. You still got to be their mama or their daddy. And that's what's happening in the world. Y'all just letting these kids go and ain't hoping that they come back, ain't praying that they come back, ain't believing that they'll come back, ain't fighting for them to come back. And you got to do that. That's why they all led astray and they don't give a fuck no more. And they go all the way gone. You got to give a fuck no matter what. We don't got no choice, mamas. So y'all watched me go through it. Y'all watched me fight through it. Y'all know my heart was broken in a million pieces. My heart was broken more than, my mama, more than my sisters, more than, a man. My heart was deeply broken, but I still had to believe God. I still had to trust God. All the prayer warriors who stepped up, y'all did y'all thing, okay? Y'all get to see it in the flesh. Prayer works. Prayer changes things. Y'all did. And the prayer people that I'm talking about right now was unbiased prayers. They prayed for her side. They prayed for my side. They prayed for all the kids who got on here and was hoping and praying and wishing that it didn't work out for us. I'm talking about all the women in the world who really got love in their heart. Who prayed for my son, but still prayed for his baby mama. Family. Who didn't choose a side, but realized one day all the sides got to come together. Y'all is the ones who made this happen. Okay, I'm talking about the ones who picked me up and said, you still got to pray for her. The ones who reminded me to tell my son, you still got to have love for your baby. Y'all taught me how to be a real dad. Some of y'all ain't been to church in a month of Sundays, okay? Ain't internet in my DM and you said, Mama, you got to pray for everybody. You can't pick a side.
Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho.